Hello, welcome to my channel. I'll be taking you on the sewing of this senator top for a kid. If you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly do so and also hit the notification bell so you get our tutorial updates when I post another tutorial video. Thank you if you have done that. Okay, now look at the front part of this. I use gum stay at the middle. Okay, now first thing we are going to do is to turn the neck. Hope you see how I place it. We are going to stitch around the neck. Now having done that, you are going to make a notch. Okay, now I'll be stitching the center so that when I divide it, okay, the opening of this will be 5 inches. Remember, this is for a child we are making. The opening will be 5 inches, so I've just marked it. Now we are going to stitch a little bit downwards. Now also stitch this side, stitch it downward a little. Okay, now cut out the rope. Now I will be look at what I just did. Now I'll be opening the center part of this front senator top. Now after doing that, now I'll then turn it. I'll be turning it. Now after you must have done it, look at how neat it is. Now I will also be stitching this part, stitching it down. Remember the cutting tutorial of this I will show you after this video. Now look at what I just did. I've stitched this place, I stitch it, I fold and stitch it. Now look at what I will be using for the placket. Hope you see. I use gum stay inside. I will show you later. Okay, now the width is 1.3 inches. The length will be 10 inches. The length of this placket, this is for a child. For an adult, you can either use 13 or so. Now I place it like this. You are going to stitch it up. Make sure this placket is at the center of this senator. Now look at this place. Look at what I will do to this place. Just look well. Just have patience, watch till the end. We enjoy this video. Okay, look at what I just did. Hope you saw that. Note that you are not going to stitch this part to the end. You are going to stop somewhere here because of the opening of this so that the head of the person can enter. Hope you see how I stop. Now I'm going to go in a little, go in so that the placket will be firm and strong. Hope you see. I'm done with the front part of this. Hope you see how neat it is. Okay, now look at the back part of this. Now look at the back yoke. Look at the front part. Now look at how I place it. I will be also turning the neck. This one is not, we are not piping the neck. That's why I'm turning it. Now after that, you make a notch so that it will be well relaxed when you turn it. Okay, after making a notch, you turn it up, arrange it well. If possible, iron it so that it will be neat. Okay, now have you seen how neat it is? Okay, now we'll be placing it with the front part. First of all, you keep the back part like this, then face it opposite with the front. Now look at how I'll be stitching the shoulder. Look very carefully. Look at how I just placed the shoulder. Hope you saw that. Remember to drop a comment if there is somewhere that you are confused. Maybe I will contact me on WhatsApp. Okay, now look at what I just did to the shoulder. I think you see how neat it is. Okay, now we are also going to do that to the other shoulder. We're also going to hold it down. I bring the camera closer so that you'll be seeing it. Now look at how neat the shoulder is. Okay, now the shoulder is almost done. Now this the back yoke. Let's arrange the back yoke. Remember this back yoke, sometimes I use pepper gum to gum the inside so that depends on how the material is. I usually use pepper gum also. Okay, now we are stitching it down. I'm going to stitch 2 times. Now after this one, I'll stitch another one here. Look at how neat it is. Then make sure you iron it. Now look at the sleeve. Look at the sleeve of this. The length will be 7 inches. It is for a kid, for a child. Okay, now I'm going to fold like 1.5 inches. For an adult, you can either put extra 2 inches so that it will look mature. Now let's fix the sleeve. Remember to subscribe so you get our tutorial updates. If you have not subscribed, kindly you see a subscription button under this video. Click there and subscribe. Okay, now look at what I will be doing now. There is a place I make a notch at this center. Now you are going to place the 2 notch so that the sleeve will be well balanced. You are going to make sure you are sewing like half an inch, half an inch. Make sure you're sewing very carefully and diligent. Now remember, I have not weaved this material. I will weave it after the sewing. Now the second, remember when stitching a sleeve, first of all you start from the middle point at that place, that middle joint, then that middle notch. Okay, now we have done fixing the sleeve. Now the sleeve circumference is 5 inches. I'll be fast on this. Now after that, we are going to fix the other part. Remember what I told you, the sleeve is 5 inches for a child, so that's what I stitched. This is the second part of this sleeve. Okay, now the allowance I'm giving is 1.5 inches, 1.5. Now we are not going to stitch till the down because Senator used to have opening at the side. Now this tutorial is almost done. Look at how neat it is. Now you are going to give a thorough ironing. Okay, now this place we are going to fold it. You are going to fold it at the end. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on our next video.